Good morning. It's a beautiful rainy Saturday morning here on J&J Legacy Homestead. We haven't had rain in quite a while, so the garden's probably appreciating all this rain. I know I am, because I was getting tired of watering it. But we still have chores to do. So I gotta move the meat rabbits, feed them, water them, all that fun stuff. And then I gotta move on to the meat chickens, the dinosaurs as we call them. We're gonna move this tractor. I'll set up the camera here so you can see how I do it, and we'll go from there. Gonna move them this way. Get a little close to the road. I don't want to get that close. So the reason why we are running them in the yard, we're mimicking running them on pasture. So far so good. They're really happy being out on the grass, and we have all this grass to use, so we're gonna use it like a pasture. Now we're gonna go check on the meat birds. They need to be moved. They usually tear it up pretty good, and they manure pretty heavily. So we're gonna go check them out and check their water, check their feed. And then we'll do maybe a quick little garden tour while it's not raining too bad here. Oh, also gotta check the egg layers too. Out here all happy. Gotta make sure they got water, food. I think I gotta feed them. They're probably about due. We got an egg layer right now. Let's get ready. We'll leave her to her business, you know. I don't want to intrude too much. But yeah, let's go check out the meat birds. guys. One birdie. Looks like he might got a little wet. Looks a little chilly. It's not as spry as the others. I might take him in and put him under a heat lamp for a day just to warm him up. He's not breathing right. Hopefully he's okay. He looks pretty healthy otherwise. He's a little lethargic today. Get Jen to help me get him out of there and set up a quick little brooder for him. I don't want to lose a bird, so we'll take care of him, try to warm him back up. We got a lot of rain last night and today. It's supposed to rain all day, so I'm not too surprised. I'm gonna check on our egg layers, make sure they got food and water. I got this big, like, I think it's a 55-gallon tote that I put the water cups on. We filled it up the other day and I came out yesterday and it was empty. So I found one of them was a little loose, so I'm thinking that was the issue, but I just want to check and make sure. What's up, ladies? What's up, ladies? Oh yeah, we're good. We still got water. Check their feed buckets quick. They're full. So they're good to go for the day. Come out later and check on eggs. Let's do a quick little garden tour. The weeds are starting to overtake. Our sunflowers are doing great. These sunflowers are giant sunflowers. So I'm assuming that means they're gonna get really big. Well, it looks like one got thrown here in the aisle. Yep, definitely a sunflower. Must have got dug up by one of the dogs or something. They like to run through here and rip stuff up, but our corn's still good. Check this out. I mean, that's taller than my hand. That's probably 9-10 inches tall. It's doing good. What else we got? Oh man, I've been out here in a couple days, a couple nights I should say, after work. But man, look at these brassicas coming up. I think these are cauliflower. Cauliflower or broccoli, I don't remember. I should have wrote it down. That's definitely, looks like a cabbage almost. Kind of has that look. That could be the cauliflower. That might be cauliflower. Somehow we got a lettuce in there. I don't know how that happened. But these might be broccoli. I'm not sure. Huh, regardless though, everything's doing good. Oh, I know these are cabbages. These are definitely cabbages. I know that for a fact. And they're popping up pretty good. All this rain, they needed it. It's been dry. We got some arugula over here. Jumping into lettuce. These are almost ready to start harvesting. Some of these leaves are getting there. Maybe another few days or a week. But these ones are doing really good. Look at these. Look at this bad boy. That's a butter lettuce. It's from Baker Creek Seed. I don't remember off the top of my head what it is. A king, butter king or something like that. Yeah, they're doing good. Look at them. I was worried because when we first planted these, they did not respond well. I was worried they weren't going to grow, but as you can see, they're starting to really pop up. Some sort of red lettuce that was in a mixed pack we got. So yeah, it won't be long. We'll be having some fresh salads out of the garden. And then our onions, they're doing good. I got to get in here and start exposing the bulbs a little bit. I'm gonna put that on my to-do list. They're doing good. And then potatoes, they're doing great. Nice and tall. A little perspective on how tall they are. So we'll see how the potatoes do. Now we'll go over to the raised beds. Jen showed me a picture yesterday, which is pretty exciting. Oh, here it is, sticking out like a sore thumb. Check this out. Our first flower. I'm not sure exactly what is in this row. We bought an heirloom pack. It was a rainbow variety, and it had anywhere from slicers to cherries. I'm assuming this is a cherry. I'm not positive. You know, some people say you should pick the flowers off when they're this small, but since we don't know what these are, I'm gonna let them go. We got some flowers on this next one too. So we'll see what they are. Over here, man, our bush beans popped up. These weren't even up in the last update, the last video. The bush beans are up. They're just a regular green bean. This is another one that looks like it got chewed up by something. Here's a couple sunflowers we planted, and some cucumbers are popping up. Starting to get their second set of leaves, which is good. We really got to get these tomatoes staked up. They're getting nice and big. I pruned them the other day, but as you can see, they're laying down. It's time. So I got to put these trellises up on these T-posts that I've got. And we got some more bush beans here. We got lots of beans, and then these are pole beans. These are Kentucky pole beans. So they're getting pretty close. A couple here in the middle didn't germinate for whatever reason, but it is what it is. We got more on this side. Same thing over here. I don't know why. Just a couple didn't pop up. More bush beans popping up. Peppers. I think they might be stunted. It was warm when we planted them, but then the temperatures really dropped down into like high 40s, and I'm told that they'll stunt if they get too cold. They like 50 and up, or some people even say like 55, 60 on up. So we'll see. But the rest of the tomatoes are looking good. These are beefsteaks. Oh, we got flour on this one. Now these are all heirlooms, organic, non-GMO. This one's pretty tall. I won't even attempt to pull them off. Trimmed all the suckers the other day. Another one right here. Pick that off. A little one right there. It's a little small to pick. These look good. Stalks are nice and thick. This one here, I'll trim these bottom ones off to prevent disease. We don't need them. So you just pinch them off. That's it. It'll heal. Oh, we got a little, see the sucker right there? Pull that off. With these indeterminate tomatoes, you want to pick the suckers. I'll have to go through later. With all this rain, I'm not surprised. There's a big sucker there. See it right here? That off. What they end up doing, they call them suckers because they start sucking nutrients from the plant when you want to produce fruit. So you want to get rid of them. You want to kind of keep it to one main stalk, or maybe two main stalks. Like this one here, you can see, looks like I actually missed a sucker at some point. This one here is a sucker. But I'm not going to trim it off because it's already got flowers on it and it's pretty heavy. So this one I'll probably let go to two main stalks. So I'll just keep an eye on it. I must have missed that one. It was probably so big when I looked last couple days ago. But again, these are starting to lay down, so I got to get these trellises up. Hopefully this weekend. It's supposed to be raining. It's supposed to be raining all weekend, so some sort of flowers here. I don't know. My mother-in-law planted them for me. I just gave her a couple of bags of seeds and told her to go plant them sporadically. So I'm not sure. These might be zinnias, I think. I don't know. This looks like a veggie or something. I'm not sure. And these, I believe, are sunflowers. More sunflowers over here. Tried to fill in the empty spots with like bush beans, low growing stuff. Some squashes, carrots are in here too. I haven't seen nothing popping up yet, but they should be popping up soon. And then we got more cucumbers here. I believe these are pickling cucumbers. Again, these are cherries over here, I know that for sure. We got some flowers starting. So these we will prune the bottoms. Again, for disease resistance. And the tomato leaves don't like getting wet, so you want to prune them off. I gotta get out of here. Hopefully when it's a little drier. But we're not so worried about suckers on these, because determinate tomatoes only grow to a determined height. So, and they produce all at once, or relatively at once, you know. So all the, you know, cherry tomatoes in this instance will bloom and ripen roughly in the same period. Unlike an indeterminate. An indeterminate will keep growing and growing and growing 8-9 foot tall if you let it, as long as you keep pruning it, and you'll get a longer harvest out of it. And then these are, I believe, San Marzano. Yes. So these are San Marzano. They're a paste tomato. These are indeterminates as well. I gotta get in here and trim up the bottoms on these. And over here, oh, we also got planted some squashes in here. And I think these are, no, these are flowers. That must be my mother-in-law. She just kind of went, oh, there's squashes there. So, and then we got pumpkins over here. Man, I haven't, like I said, I haven't been out here a couple nights. I've been busy, but these are doing great. They're getting big. And it looks like my wife and mother-in-law planted way too many too close together. So I guess we'll be thinning those out. Yeah, happens, you know. I'd rather too many than nothing show up, like those pole beans. You know, I plant one seed in there and then nothing happens. So looks like we've got a cantaloupe popping up. That's exciting. Cantaloupe, and I think one of our watermelons popped up too. Yep, right here. There's our watermelon. It's kind of little. We did plant several of those, so we'll see. They should be popping here soon. We're way overdue for rain. We definitely needed it. The only problem is it's gonna make my weeding problem and a bigger problem. But it is what it is. We'll deal with that when it comes. That's it. That's the quick and dirty tour of the garden in the rain. A little bit of information on tomatoes. Other than that, thanks for joining us. God bless, and see you next time.